Hi guys, so welcome back to our video tutorials. And in the last video I promised you I was going to talk about values that are displayed, and these values when displayed have the letter E in it. So basically these are values displayed in scientific notation. So what we're going to do today is in this video, is that we are going to look at how to deal with this. Now, when you see values displayed like this, and I'll copy this. Now, this is a shorthand. This is a shorthand for displaying large numbers. So it's a shorthand for displaying large numbers. So yes, that's what it is, a shorthand for displaying large numbers. Now, it's simply saying it's, multiply by 10 raised to power 6. That's what it is. It's a 10 raised to power 6. Now, how do you now solve for this? And people starting data analysis probably see data like this and they're confused, right? Even when you're trying to visualize data and the data is large numbers, right? So here is how we're going to deal with that. Now, the simple thing is, if you haven't import Pandas as PD, I'm guessing by now you should already have that. But the next you should do is you are going to use the pd.options function. So what we'll do is this will set the display. It will set the display format to suppress scientific notation, right? So it will set it to suppress the scientific notation. So I have to put this, right? So we're going to go pd.options. Then we're going to look at the display. And then and mostly because what we're dealing with here is a float, we're going to say float format, and we're going to say the float format should be, we're going to put this with a curly brace and say, look, the float format, we're going to jump the first number and we're going to go to the second, and we'll say we want 2, and we'll put F here. So that's what we're going to have, and then we'll say this is what's going to be the format, right? So this is typically what you do. So when we run this, this is what we do. Now remember, we have our bio data real with the mean value that we have added, and with this you can see that this has changed, right? So this is how you sort this kind of problems. Other ways you could is, if it's an integer, you can convert the integer type to int. That's another feature you can use. You can also round a floating point number. You can use the round function to change the floating point number to maybe 2 decimals. So yeah, that is it. So if you see anything like this and you're feeling a little confused, you can simply use this format to solve for the scientific notation.